Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are going to be looking at the Multihome mod, which doesn't actually add any nodes, so yeah, it's going to have a lame thumbnail of just the vast expanse of nothingness. But this mod is pretty neat in what it adds. So let's take a look at the not nodes that it adds. So it actually registers a new chat command, or a series of chat commands, and essentially what it does is lets you have multiple homes. So if I drop down the whatever you call this thing here, you can see here I just ran the multi-home list command, and it says I have 3 of 5 homes, one in the savannah, one on an island, one on a beach. You actually can name your homes. So if we do multi-home go, and then we type the name of the home we want to go to, which in this case is island, teleports me to the island that I set up. And if we go ahead and do multi-home go savannah, hopefully that's about right, we are in a savannah where I set a home, and the beach is where we just were, so no points in looking at that. We can also delete homes because we only get 4, so we can do multi-home delete, or DEL actually is what we do, and then we just type the name, and we removed home beach. So now if we do multi-home list, we have savannah and island, which is cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and find someplace to put another home in. There was a forest over here. Here we go. This is looking good. maybe in the plains. Nah, we'll go into the forest. Yeah, right about smack dab here in the middle. There's a nice little clearing. We'll just go ahead and call it forest because why not? So we will just do multi-home set forest, and now if we do multi-home list, you'll see we have savannah, island, and forest. I don't know what happens if I try to set more than 5. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we'll call this the dunes, multi-home set dunes, even though I don't think these technically are dunes at all. Ooh, and we'll do one up on this mountain peak right up here. We'll just call this mountain, multi-home set mountain. All right, so now if we do this multi-home list, we should have 5: savannah, island, dunes, forest, mountain. All right, perfect. What if we just do one right here, and we're gonna do multi-home set test. Too many homes, move on with the multi-home delete name or delete home name. All right, so if you try to set more than 5, it gives you an error. However, the 5 value is configurable. Let me take a quick little peeky look-see here. Alright, so yes, the setting is multihome.max, and you set that in your Minetest conf file. Defaults to 5, but you can change it to any other value you like. And then there is also the ability to change the chat commands, essentially. So what we have right now, if we look at the mods list, we have, it's here someplace, multi-home. Okay, we have set home and we have multi-home. So right now these two are working in conjunction, side by side. So I can actually do the home command, and it teleports me to a different home than any of the multi-homes, and I can still use set home. And so I have 6 homes that I can use right now because we're just running it as a completely independent mod. However, if you set again in the Minetest conf file, let me see here, you have deprecated or override. If you use the override setting, it'll essentially delete. Oh, it doesn't really delete it. That's kind of a lie. What it does is it overrides the home and set home command and makes it so you do something like set home forest, and then you would do home forest. In the case here, the set home mod actually lets you type anything you want. Lets you type anything you want. And it just ignores everything you put after set home. So if we do home, what will happen now with the spelling error in it? It puts me there because it just ignores everything after the chat command. If you have the compatibility mode set to deprecated or override, that would not be the case, and I would have set a home with that name and tried to teleport to home with that name, which, just for the sake of consistency, let's try to teleport to a home that doesn't exist. There is no home called Coral, which is, interestingly enough, not spelled correctly. Oops. But I pointed it out, so now people don't have to point it out in the comments. And of course, if we try to delete a home that doesn't exist, we get a message saying the home doesn't exist. I actually already deleted one, so I've shown everything there is to show. It just adds some chat commands. I don't know what else to tell you. It is really handy though. Say you have a world where you've actually built something instead of a brand new world that you've done nothing in, which is the case for this mod review. You could have a home for like your mine. You could have one for maybe you have some place where you have animals or a forest or lookout towers or alternate houses or storage facilities or whatever you want. And then you just use a chat command to teleport between these places, and you don't have to use something like a teleport mod or TravelNet mod or just walk by foot or ride a bicycle or a train or any other mod that facilitates moving from one location to another. Hyperloop comes to mind. But yeah, that's really all there is to this one. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another mod review, and I will see you then.